Or perhaps we have a combination of elements. The spider creatures doing their body snatching, and maybe a glimpse at the nanos and how they may be operating. Every body vehicle is full of nanoparticles. Up until now, they are doing very little as far as we know, but it is believed that when 5G activates, so will the nanos, as has been demonstrated in labs. The higher the frequency they are bombarded with, the more the nanos become active, and to the extent that they are crawling all over the lab. So maybe we displaced the spider entity. We put it in a different room. We couldn't get it out of the house. So who knows? Maybe we placed the stolen vehicle in a coma. At least it can't forge friendships and place tapliners. Maybe we locked the entirety of it in the subconscious of the vehicle. We hadn't considered the nanos that were present, and in this dream they were represented by little bugs. Seems the nano bugs then are revealing exactly what they are designed for, and perhaps corroborate the theories that not only do the nanos become activated with 5G, but they take over the body vehicle and automatically robotize it. The robot world that has been proposed as a result of cause and effect, limiting mass-scale decisions, becoming a reality, and perhaps far sooner than we imagined. A little like something out of the Star Trek's Borg, where not only are they nano-infused and cyborgs themselves, but they have the ability to infect others. This demonstrated in the little bugs chasing us from the house, and then effectively robotizing our body vehicles. As the moment they did swarm over me, I had a sense of greater constriction and control, and it is at that point I stepped into my awareness. Those lacking awareness were trapped in these more constricted vehicles, and there we see them hanging in the closet in morbid and abject terror. The fear that effectively keeps people constricted, agreeing to the controllers who are setting the demise and robotization of this world into motion, not daring to take the risk to see and be more. I was there too, in the closet, or my personal created self at any rate, locked in my body vehicle. But unlike the others, I had the awareness to move my view to my real self, and be then beyond the locked down vehicle. The final part may well confirm another proposed theory. After robotization caused by the 5G activated nanos, everyone will potentially be locked in a virtual reality in their heads. So, a virtual reality within the simulator we already are in. And here we see how, despite having knowledge of the is now, we may not necessarily have it in future lifetimes if we decide to leave and return. For we may well return into a robotic world, but it may not seem robotic. It may well be a virtual world within a robotized physical life level simulation. So, in essence, twice removed from the real universes of the true reality, I would suggest then much harder to re-establish the is connection, particularly if there is no new presentation in operation, but not impossible. As in this dream, the real me was able to get the attention of my constricted personal self and initiate its search once again for the all is. It was a little like the Matrix then, people trapped in a virtual world that is all robotized, and it's interesting how they are releasing another Matrix movie, The Matrix Part 4, and so that may well be very timely in light of this dream and what's happening with all this nano and 5G stuff. The final confirmation, perhaps, of the scenario described here. the entire dream did afford various viewpoints, and despite all the devious and sinister activities befalling the human race, the bigger picture was to recognize the ease through comparative analysis that the viewpoints afforded. People without awareness and the objective viewpoint possibility will lean toward their personal self, and the reaction then is fear, worry, uncertainty, and maybe a prayer or two to the reptilian calm god, who is more likely to laugh and eat reptilian popcorn than assist. People have their routines. They have accepted, adopted, been taught, indoctrinated, and programmed with that which keeps them trapped and encumbered. It's quite the journey to get past all this stuff. Spiders here, nanos there, but all those on their process have awareness to bring this information through and bear witness to what DUANEVA is presenting, to afford it extra weight and validation, that others take more notice and wish then to see for themselves. DUANEVA provides a view. It's like someone stealing your car is really what the bodies are. We all have our impressions of the body and the personal self, and we need it for that objective view, because now we see what's going on. We see what's possible, what's happening to others. We have all these viewpoints because we are in creation, and the bigger picture is again to recognize the ease. Those people that don't have that possibility, their resolve is the fear, the worry. What do I do? Or pretend, or create a god, etc. Whatever the old scenario is, how they've been taught, and the old routines that just keep them encumbered and trapped. It's a squeaky little journey, you might say, to squeak through all this stuff and to see it. Like everyone else, you are a witness. I can present this, but like in a courtroom, when the witness takes the stand. All the attention is there, and people listen, and they are listening. And so become a REBISAR RiskTaker with us, and become more aware and self-sufficient. Sing new you, and see for yourself on the RealSide LifeIS, and learn to earn your real freedom into the real universes of the true reality LifeIS with us. No more restrictions or authorities ever. New